Education is the key for me. I think everything starts and falls with education. It's very important where you're from. Also in Limburg, we have we are behind Flanders on education because we have a lot of migration communities in the old mining towns. So where you're from is very important in how you're in your evolution as a person and your social mobility. So I think we need to strengthen the education and strengthen the cooperation between the schools, not only local but also regional, federal and Euro-regional, but also European and international. I think there are a lot of differences because of the cultural and ethical backgrounds of students. Some students need to work more on their skills as in science or math, and for other students it's more the language that's very important. I think the schools don't have enough they don't get enough budget and facilities to help the students get on the level they need to be. I think it's a very good experience to have because it helps you grow as a person. You really step out of your bubble, and when you learn about other cultures, you will also learn about the world and how to. It also helps you grow as a person, how to be active in the world, to be empathetic to other people, so you get to understand where they come from, what their worldview is, and also in education, for example, I think the international programs are very important. There is a trend now that are doing it more and more. A nephew of mine who is in the I think is he in the second grade? I don't know for sure, but he's very young, and they're also starting to with a program where they do an exchange program with a school from I think Romania, and I know this was something I didn't have when I was his age, and I think it's great they are starting to do it now. And I wish I had that opportunity when I was that age. So I think it's very positive. They're starting with it, and I hope they do it much more in the future. I think it's good to get to know each other because the European relations with countries from Asia, from the Asian region like Russia or China, they aren't very well at the moment, and I think that when we get to know each other, it's very good for not only for us as persons but also politically, that we get to understand each other, and it would help the cooperation between countries, between businesses, to get along and to go forward. There are a lot of differences between us, but I think it's a positive. Like the European saying says, we are stronger in our diversity, and I think it's the same for the relations with Asia, because we don't have to be the same. We can learn from each other because we are different. and because our cultures are different, we can experience each other's culture, and this would make our worldview broader, and it also would make for a better world, I think, on cooperations on a lot of different issues, where we get a lot of exchange students. It would help in the international cooperation, in the international community, to get to know each other better, because we are in a period where we get to know each other over the internet. There are social media, we are in contact with others through Facebook or Twitter, we are always behind our screens, and when we get to know each other in person, that's when the real work starts, and when we can get together. I think everyone is responsible in this. It's a job for everyone, to help build something great. When the government provides the tools needed to individuals, to companies, it's the job of the companies to use those tools. It's the job of the individuals to take action, because we can't rely on government alone. That's where our own strength is visible, when we take action ourselves. And I think we're seeing some sort of movement where there's a lot more people working together over the world with climate movements, political movements, but also in other fields like sports, where we learn from each other. As I was said before, me myself, I didn't really have the opportunity to take part of Erasmus programs or other exchange programs. I really wish I had the opportunity for it. I had some vacations to other countries, and I got to know some of the local people, and it's always a very something very enriching for me, something I take with me in other relations and other experiences. I think it really helped me to grow as a person, and to grow my political views. I really think we have to work together, also because history has shown that when we work together, that the world becomes a better place. So I would like for myself to work on that, to go more trips to other countries, also abroad, and I hope a lot of our students do this as well.